Saturday, January 23rd, the Triple J Hottest 100 is revealed, so I thought now would be a perfect time to count down my top 10 votes for the Triple J Hottest 100. Kicking off the list at number 10 is Tame Impala with Is It True? The boys from Perth released their fourth studio album last year, and this one was my favorite track off it, just an absolute bop. Number 9 on my votes for the Triple J Hottest 100 is Easy by Troye Sivan. Troye Sivan released an EP last year and had a bunch of great tracks, but this one was my favorite off it, and he made it even better later in the year by adding Casey Musgraves and Mark Ronson to it. Just a killer tune. It's time for number 8 on my vote for the Triple J Hottest 100, and it's going to be The Moving Stills, Your Standards. This one's a bit of a hidden gem. The Moving Stills are actually a band from my local area, the Central Coast, so I know the boys well, and this is an awesome tune that they put out last year. Your Standards. One of my favorite discoveries from 2020 was Thomas Hecdon. He's from Melbourne, he's based in London, and he's making really, really cool music. His track Loving You has such a free spirit about it, and I just love the energy that it has. Number 6 in my vote for the Triple J Hottest 100 is one of the breakout stars in Australian music for 2020. Her name's Eluera, and the track is called Moderation. The song's slick production coupled with an intimate vocal delivery made this one of Triple J's most popular tracks in 2020. Absolute jam. Alright, it's time for the top 5, and coming in at number 5 is actually my most played song in 2020, Me and You Together song by the 1975. 2020 saw the 1975 release their 4th studio album, and Me and You Together song certainly sits up there as one of my favorites off the album. Not to give any spoilers away, but this isn't the only 1975 track on this list. At number 4 is one of the few songs that I actually saw live in 2020. It's Cosmo's Midnight and Ruel with Down For You. The first time I ever heard this song was live at Laneway Festival in Sydney back in February 2020. It's an all-Aussie team-up, the production from Cosmo's Midnight, the vocals from Ruel. It's just a killer track. At number 3 on my list of the Triple J Hottest 100 votes is Slow by Hauskey, which contains maybe the catchiest chorus from 2020. He released his EP last year as well, a bunch of great tracks, but this is the pick for me, Slow by Hauskey. Awesome. If you see my shirt or you've been following me for a while, the next pick won't come as a surprise. It's the 1975 with If You're Too Shy, Let Me Know. This track had so much hype in early 2020, and I distinctly remember listening to so many different versions of it on YouTube of people who had recorded it on their phone. So I was in love with the track before it even came out, and when it did drop, it was just as amazing as I expected. It's one of the biggest tracks of 2020 for me. If You're Too Shy, Let Me Know. Number 1, this song was my favorite song from 2020, and it comes from Holly Humberstone. The track is called Overkill. Holly Humberstone was one of my favorite discoveries from last year, and this track is just amazing. While the track's production is perfect, what I love about it so much is its down-to-earth vibe. It's a real singer-songwriter feel. And the opening line of the song gets me every time. A couple more tequilas, and I'll tell you how I'm feeling. It flows so well and just sets up the rest of the song. There you have it. There's my votes for the Triple J Hottest 100 for 2020. I've made a playlist containing all of these tracks on my artist page, so just search up Atlas Eyes and you'll find the playlist on my profile.